everyone, I'm going to show you how I made this effect in resin. So this one I made first, and it was with a kind of red and blue and then some white, and then that's had a top coat. And then this one here was made with, believe it or not, blue and pink, but it's got loads of purple now as well, and it's got the snowflake shape in there, and that's waiting for its top coat. First step is that you need to make a little snowflake. So I've got a mould which makes this snowflake. I don't know where it is at the moment, I kind of have lost it, but yeah, it's somewhere, and it's a very thin snowflake, and I just use any leftover resin from a different job and I make a little snowflake. And I've got a few of those dotted around for projects like this. And all I do is I place my snowflake in the mould, kind of where I want the effect to be, and I push it down as much as possible, like so. So as much of it as possible is touching the mould. As you use these moulds, they become less sticky for things, so you'll have to kind of keep using different ones and newer ones. Right, let me just put my gloves on because we're going to do the alcohol ink and resin pour in a minute. So I just clear myself some space. Okay, so I'm going to be using 3 different colours on this one to try and create a set. I'm going to be using the navy blue, I'm going to be using the red, and I'm also going to be using this magenta as well. Now, you don't want a lot. The second one I showed you that I haven't top coated yet, that one I put too much in. So I'm just going to put a couple of drops of the red, like so, and then a couple of drops of this blue. It's sapphire blue, sorry, not navy blue, like that, and then a couple of drops of the magenta. In fact, I might just do 1 drop of the magenta right in the middle there, like that. Okay, now then, the next step, I have already mixed this up, so I would recommend getting this all ready, is to have some white resin, and I've mixed into this a little bit of iridescent white glitter, just a tiny little bit, and all I'm going to do is just pour it right in the centre and fill that mould up, like so. And then tomorrow we will demould it and we will see what it looks like, and hopefully it's going to come out with that snowflake effect. It's the next day. Shall we see whether or not my cunning plan has worked? So these were what we were looking to get, this kind of snowflake effect, but without it being an obvious snowflake, kind of more suggestive and abstract. I don't even know if abstract is the right word. So I've got paint in my nails. Sorry, that looks really grubby, but that's, I promise I wash. Right, okay, time for the reveal. Did it work? Yes, it worked. So we have now got a trio, and I purposely didn't do them all the same colours. I'll top coat that one. But yeah, so what this has shown actually is that whatever shape you put down, if you put alcohol ink on it, the alcohol kind of almost stains the bottom and brings forward the effect. So that little snowflake that we made is still in there, but you can't see it. All you can see is the patination that's been formed by the alcohol inks. Super happy with that.